Hello everyone! So today we will explore the Philippine history, a rich tapestry woven with the threads of diverse cultures, colonial legacies, and struggles for independence. We will talk about the pre-colonial Philippines, Spanish, American, and Japanese colonization, post-colonial Philippines, and as well as the modern Philippines.
Before we proceed, here is a philosophical question for you to think about. Are we truly Filipino? Let us know your answers in the comments section below. Let's continue.
Pre-colonial Philippines. During the pre-colonial period in the Philippines, the region had a unique form of national government characterized by a multi-central polity with each community led by a datu. The indigenous peoples engaged in healthy trade with various cultures and economies in the region, showcasing a diverse and rich history. The pre-colonial Philippines practiced animism, believing in spirits and supernatural entities, and had supreme deities like Bathala and Canlaon. Cultural achievements included advanced agricultural techniques like Sweden agriculture, the development of writing system called baybayin, the practice of early mining for precious metals, and pottery making.
During the Spanish colonization of the Philippines, which lasted from the early 16th century until the late 19th century, significant changes occurred in the country. The Spanish established Manila as a key city and the capital of the Spanish East Indies. They introduced Christianity, Roman Catholicism, and attempted to Christianize and Hispanize the Filipino population. Spanish colonization brought changes to clothing styles, language, and cuisine. The galleon trade between Manila and Acapulco, Mexico, became vital for the economy. Despite attempts to unify the population under Spanish rule, resistance persisted, especially from Muslims in the south and indigenous groups, resulting in numerous uprisings and resistance movements against Spanish rule. The Spanish influence in the Philippines was profound, shaping aspects of culture, religion, and governance that are still evident today. American colonization. During American colonization of the Philippines, which began in the 1898 after the Spanish-American War, the United States declared sovereignty over the islands. The Americans introduced an educational system modeled after the American system. English became widely spoken. American colonial authorities invested in infrastructure development, including roads, bridges, ports, and communication networks.
Japanese colonization. During the Japanese colonization of the Philippines from 1942 to 1945, the Japanese Empire occupied the Commonwealth of the Philippines during World War II. Harsh rule and widespread human rights have plagued the country, with around 500,000 Filipinos dying during this period. Filipino guerrilla forces continued to resist Japanese occupation throughout the archipelago. These guerrilla groups, composed of both military personnel and civilians, waged a campaign of sabotage, intelligence gathering, and hit-and-run attacks against Japanese forces. The Battle of Manila in early 1945 led to the liberation of the capital from Japanese control. The Japanese occupation of the Philippines officially ended with the signing of the Instrument of Surrender on September 2, 1945. Post-colonial. During the post-colonial era in the Philippines, which began in 1946, after gaining independence from the United States, the country transitioned into a republic. This period, lasting until the end of the presidency of Diosdado Macapagal, was marked by the governance of elected officials. However, the post-colonial era was not without challenges and controversies. Issues such as political struggle, economic development, and social changes characterized this time. The Philippines faced the task of nation building and establishing its identity as an independent nation. The post-colonial period was crucial for shaping the country's political landscape and addressing the legacies of colonial rule. Despite the challenges, this era laid the foundation for modern Philippine society and governance.
Modern Philippines. The modern Philippines today is a nation with a rich cultural heritage, influenced by Chinese, Spanish, and American traditions. The population is around 75 million, with diverse ethnic and indigenous minorities speaking over 80 dialects. The Philippines is predominantly Catholic, with a minority of Muslims and indigenous people. So, the Philippines is known for its vibrant festivals, culinary diversity, traditional arts, and strong family ties. Though the Philippines grapples with various social issues, including poverty, unemployment, inadequate healthcare, and education. Major projects include transportation upgrades such as road and rail networks, as well as investment in energy, telecommunications, and water supply systems. The Philippines maintains diplomatic relations with countries around the world and is an active member of regional and international organizations such as ASEAN, are also known as Association of Southeast Asian Nations and United Nations. So today, the Philippines contribute to navigate issues of governance, economic development, and social progress while celebrating its unique cultural identity and diversity.